I'm leaving Turin. Should be interesting. We went past them, otherwise I'd have gone straight through that. Might be on the original driving test in Wilmslow. Used to have a load of unmarked crossroads like that. I was convinced. Ken Webb, the instructor, warned me every time we were in Wilmslow. Don't forget the unmarked crossroads. And halfway through the test I convinced myself I've been through an unmarked crossroads and therefore failed. Consequently just relaxed and went through the motions. I ended up passing. Some lucky pups have been out here, haven't they? But Turin, well, perhaps come back, see a bit more of it. With Angela. I think doing this sort of thing on your own isn't about visiting the city, it's about the trip. But at least if you'd visited it and thought, this is a shithole, there's no way I'm coming back. A bit like Baron von Grumble did. With Split, he was disillusioned how urban and commercial Split was. Slippery stone, watch out, slippery stone. There's a big fault. Green light, green light, green light. Handy when there's other vehicles about because you can use them, follow there. Which way am I going? I'm going through the park, so I think this is the way through the park. Yep, it's a tax group, isn't it? Off the tram tracks, Roger. Equally as lethal as slippery stones. So we've got this thing in. Oh, let's go this way. Let's follow them. Usable enough. I got this thing in Turin where they have a clean air zone, but it only operates at certain times of the day. So in the morning it operates between 7 and 10 a.m. and it's now 7:34 a.m. But it only operates if you're leaving the city. So you have to pay it if you're coming in, but don't if you're going out. So I said, well, how do they know? How does the Camerons know that you're leaving? And he couldn't give me an adequate explanation. So I assumed they must have two cameras. One in the zone and one out of the zone. And it does this comparison of vehicles leaving and entering the zone. I assume. Staying up the bus lanes. This is not a bus lane though, on account of it being full of cars. God, it's already 17 degrees. It's gonna be a scorcher. However, I'm going over the Alps again today, and I'm going to traverse them, if that's the right word. I'm going to go laterally across them, well, sort of diagonally across them, whereas yesterday I think I went the short route. Imagine the Alps is a big long strip, like a runway. I crossed it the short way yesterday, and today I'm going to go diagonally across it, so I'm going to be in altitude much longer, I think. And it got bloody cold at points yesterday, so I'm trying to go across the water. Oh, drop that that yellow light. It's safer than knowing what all these yellow flashing ones mean. This looks okay. Here's the big river, and I'm going to go left. Going straight on now. Caution, caution. Don't know what all the orange triangles mean. Oh, I could have researched it, but do you think the Italians can research our traffic light system and they can? Well, however, ours is just dead easy. It's nice to be a foreigner in a city, big city. People mostly forgive you. I was at a set of lights yesterday on the way into Turin, and I was getting tutored by somebody whose lane I wasn't even in. But the guy behind me was quite relaxed about the whole thing. It's a little overcast so far today. Had a tiny weeny squirt of rain. I thought I might have to deploy the waterproofs. But I'm just coming into Lake Como now, into Como, and there is a massive lake, hence the name. All the steep hillside has got these beautiful buildings on it. It's fantastic when the sun comes out. It's pretty nice now. So I've just crossed into Switzerland from Italy. I've just crossed back into Italy, and I think I'll be crossing back into Switzerland and then into Austria. So there's a number of borders. I've been through, at each border there's two, obviously there's out and there's in, so I've been through 4 so far, 2 borders. And nobody's stopped me yet. I don't think they realise I'm British until they see I've gone past. Just to the side of this stone wall is the odd property, but it's pretty much the lake. The sat-nav looks like I'm riding on the beach. I say beach, there's no beach. The water's edge. Very pretty. didn't have audio for that last bit of footage. I'll tell you what, it's bloody cold. It's 11 degrees. Just outside of San Moritz. I'm going to go in and try and take a photograph of a bike outside the poshest hotel there is. Last time I was here I was with Kev, and we're in a beaten up old Crumble rally car, and it was smashed to bits and had graffiti all down the side, and graffiti all over it actually. And as I passed that hotel there was a Bugatti Veyron parked outside, and I wish to this day I had taken a video or a photograph of our car outside the hotel beside the Veyron. So I'm kind of hoping there's a Veyron outside. And I couldn't find the swanky hotel. So I'm just on my way out of San Moritz now. But it's starting to rain. So I'm going to put this on. And it's bloody cold as well. So there's a wind, there's a chill in the air. It's 11 degrees, but it's feels colder than that. Oh, this is the point where I'm like Mario Balotelli. Yeah, I'm struggling already. There it is that it there? Yeah, Mario Balotelli famously once really struggled to get a bib on a football field. It was all filmed. So I feel like him. Right, it's on. Just need to do it up. I'm off. A little bit behind schedule today. There's been a lot of 30-mile-an-hour stuff. A lot. Got a really sore leg. My left thigh is really sore, I don't know why. Quick sit rep for you, and then I'll be off. So it's 2:10. Got 91 miles to go. I reckons I'm getting in at 4:15. We're just approaching the 5th hotel of the trip, I think. I'm in Austria. I'm heading to Oetz, Oetz, not far from Innsbruck, if you know your Austrian geography. I'm 1 mile away, so I thought I'd just show the drive in. Around Oetz. Don't think I'll be leaving the hotel to walk around and investigate Oetz this evening.
Ein Punker unterrichtet in der großen Stadt. Es war in Wien, war Vienna, wo alles tat. Hatte Schulden, der Natur, doch ihn liebten alle Frauen. Und jede rief, na kann man Rock me Amadeus. Er war super Superstar, er war populär, er war so exaltiert, because er hatte Flair. Er war ein Virtuose, war ein Rockidol und alles lief. Wer kann man Rock me, aber der ist nur mit. Es war um 1780 und es war irgendwie no Plastic Money in die Modebanken gegen ihn. Woher die Schulden kamen, war wohl jedermann bekannt. Er war ein Mann der Frauen, Frauen liebten seinen Punk. Er war ein Superstar, er war so populär, er war zu exaltiert, genau das war sein Flair. Er war ein Virtuose, war ein Rockidol und alle suchten noch heute Captain Rock me, aber der ist tot.
That's all, folks.